Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting. On my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle, every area of your life. Bring in the dream life and do that right now. So, you guys, I am live in Fort Lauderdale. And I want to say Happy New Year. I hope you're having a Happy New Year. I am sitting in this gorgeous house, you guys. This is the perfect example of, I'm a perfect example of someone who had a very lack mindset. And then here I am sitting in a $2 million home on Fort Lauderdale coast, just enjoying the day. So it truly, I changed my whole life just by changing. I don't have a steady arm. I changed my whole life just by changing my perception of self. And how did I change my perception of self? I affirmed it. Like, simply affirmations change your life. It is true. So how does that happen? Because when you, let me move my, I don't have a steady arm today because we're up late and hanging out, and I don't have a tripod, so I'm just holding my hand. But so affirmations change your life because the affirmation changes where you put your focus. And when you put your focus on the lifestyle that you want, and you put your focus on changing and being a new version of you, your life then reflects where you put your focus. So that's why, even though you might hear some person in the reality who's asleep say affirmations couldn't change your life, they can. They have changed my life. So I know 100% all possibilities exist, right? If creation's complete, we know that creation's complete. Quantum physics tells us energy cannot be destroyed or created. It's all here right now. Only the eternal now exists. You could create the reality you want by focusing on the version of you who's abundant. Okay, so not that you're thinking it's going to be in the future. This is powerful manifesting. You're manifesting and changing your life on a quantum level, because it would have taken many people many years to do what I've done, just by changing your perception of self in the now moment. Think that it's already now, or you could think in the past, it already happened. I'm already abundant. I already have a luxurious life. I am already living the dream. I already have the dream relationship. You want to think about it a little more, well, definitely in the present moment, but if you can practice putting it in the past, right? Practice putting that, the thought in the past, okay? Because you will just change your life so quickly. Another Fort Lauderdale gal. Who's in Fort Lauderdale? Good morning. How gorgeous is, this is where I'm spending New Year's. There's my son's swimsuit I came to bring out to dry. Today we're going to Miami Beach. We're going to spend the day in Miami and just have a beautiful time. We got beautiful weather. I manifest like crazy, you guys. So let me tell you the story about me going to the airport, manifesting the airport, right? O'Hare Airport, International Airport. That's where I live, right? I live in Chicago. So I go to O'Hare Airport. The flight was at 5 a.m. It was a little silly. It was really early in the morning, and of course they recommend getting there, whatever. It was busy. They said, we got the message, like, arrive 3 hours ahead of time. Well, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. So when we get there, like just a little over an hour before our flight, because we're just carry on, right? We walk into the airport. The line through the security check is crazy, like ridiculous. Okay. But I walk in, I'm totally calm, cool, collected, because I know that I'm always in the right place at the right time, and it always works out for me. Okay, my old self would have kind of freaked out, and I bet my old self would have maybe missed the plane or been frantic the whole time, right? Okay, so I'm in a new state of mind. I just imagine we got in line. It was like through the airport, ridiculous. But I just said, it's going to work out. We're going to get there fine, no worries. Within 3 to 5 minutes, someone just about 100 meters from us came over and said, we're opening a new security checkpoint over here behind the opposite way. So come on over here, everybody. My family was the first, or not the first, we were probably the third to go through the security checkpoint that just opened. Okay. And then we were at the gate within 5 minutes while all these other people are waiting in line for hours. Like, our flight ended up being delayed for the other people going through security checkpoint. But I'm always in the right place at the right time, right? You guys, you got to think this way. You got to think, even when I walked in, it seemed like worst case scenario. Okay, I want you to apply this to your specific person, because the worst case scenario was shown in my face, okay? That I might have been missing the flight or just feeling anxious and anxiety, wondering if we're going to make it, standing in line. But in the face of seeing a crazy line, I didn't accept it in my mind. The same thing with your specific person or anything in your life. Don't look at what you see and take it as your fact of life. You have to, go into your go into your imagination. You go into your mind and you think it's going to work out for me. Okay. Specific person might say to you, you know what? I met someone else. It's not you. I'm sorry. I wish you the best. Okay. What are you going to do in that moment? Are you going to say, oh my God, it didn't work, I've been affirming? Is that what you're going to say? Because that's not going to get your desire in that moment. Okay. It might just, it's not saying you can never get it. Okay. But the powerful manifester demonstrates to their reality who they are. Okay, so if your specific person said, you know what, I'm not interested, what can you be thinking in your mind? You'd be thinking, okay, sure. In the 3D, you say, okay, I understand. I wish you the best. Or, I understand. You don't have to say anything, really. But whatever you say doesn't matter. What matters is what's the thought and intention in your mind. Okay, is your thought and intention within, I got this, no big deal, this is no playing out, I'm the God of my reality, everything's working out for me. Okay, where is your thought? Where's your thought? You want to see the boat in the background? That's a nice boat. My whole point is, don't accept your current reality. Because how did I get through the airport security and to my gate in about 5 minutes or maybe 8 minutes? It was ridiculously quick, while others are waiting for hours, because I'm in my own reality where I create my reality. Should I walk out a little bit? This is our house behind us. Let's see. You guys want to see a little bit of the view here? This is a nice area of. I'm in Hollandale, in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, that you can see the beach way back there where the high-rise hotels are. All right, guys, I want to tell you, I'm just kind of coming on real quick because we're heading into Miami today. We're going to spend the day there. But I haven't been live, and I want to remind you, you are the God of your reality. You have the power to do and change anything. Okay? So even if it's your specific person, it's the same thing. Even if it's the airport, even if it's traffic lights or traffic, you have the power to shift all of those things in any moment in time. So the more that you demonstrate to your reality who you are, reality shapes and forms around you. You demonstrate and tell your reality that you are the operant power and you are the God of your reality. That you want to envision like that it's all working out. You're in the right place at the right time. The love is already yours. Okay, let me answer a few questions, you guys. Happy New Year. I have not been live. We're traveling for holiday, for New Year's, and my voice is a little, from traveling and enjoying life and having fun, sounds a little tired, but it's not tired. I'm excited. Okay, please. Yeah, Happy New Year. Eilina, hello. Hi, Euphoric Melody. Happy New Year. Oh, I have a new follower, Spirit Network. Thank you for following. Okay, please teach us some affirmations for New Year. I had a bad heartbreak on New Year's Eve and need it. Okay, the affirmations are, you are a goddess. Okay, so even though, okay, I get it, heartbreak, it exists. It exists, but do you understand how incredible you are? And how powerful you are. Even if I didn't know manifesting, even if someone didn't know manifesting, you can know that you still have a good life to live. But actually, manifesting. So manifesting means you get to have any reality you want. So the heartbreak with that person doesn't mean it has to be the end of it. You could create a new reality where you're with that person. All right, affirmations for the new year. I am a goddess. I am the operant power. I create my reality. I am abundant. My life is destined. Like, you create your own destiny, remember? So there's no destiny outside of you. It's you creating your destiny. So start thinking of the bigger picture. Don't hyper focus on your specific person or your desire. Do not focus there. Focus on the big, broad picture of, I'm destined to live a great life. I'm destined to live my dreams and goals. I was born. It's my birthright to have all my desires. Okay, so there's some affirmations. Another for Lexi Fox. Are you in Fort Lauderdale? Do you live in? Oh, I'm visiting. Do you live in Fort Lauderdale? Kevin, you love it there. Okay, great. My SP, Manifesting Mary. My SP deleted Bumble and was the last to wish me happy birthday. Movement. Okay, amazing. All right, but I want you guys to think a little bigger, okay? I want you to think, that's incredible, yes. Now, think bigger. It's not just about getting the last happy birthday and hoping for those, like, movement and breadcrumbs. Movement's great, okay? But just think of the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you are a god. You are a goddess, okay? That's the big picture. Start turning it around. Like, I want you to see in a bigger way. Okay, because I don't want us to feel so excited. We're excited for movement. The movement is, showing you you're the god of your reality, showing you that it's working. That's all powerful. That's all great, right? But the bigger picture is that it's your reality. Start feeling like you're magnetic and you have this pull that brings everything and everyone to you. You are a magnet within that everything and everyone is attracted to. Okay, so think of that. Start to think a little bit bigger. I intend you're all thinking really big, really grand, beyond unlimited. Or is it possible to be beyond unlimited? Thinking completely, sky's the limit. There's no limit in the sky, right? There's no limit. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Yeah, Chicago's one of your favorite cities. I live in Chicago. I live in the city. I love it, but then I'm here in Florida and I'm like, yeah, I like it. I like Florida right here. I like that house across the street. Oh, the house we're in is gorgeous. I should give you a tour, but we have lots of kids in the house. Seven little kids between the age of 8 to 13. So we have three families vacationing together. Can I explain states? Oh, wait, sorry, I missed. Let me do this other one first. Spinach leaves. How long does the mindset shift take? I've been doing self-concept work for almost a year and it feels slow. All right, let me be a little more clear about what self-concept work means, okay, from my perspective. Okay, because everyone's going to have a slightly different perspective of self-concept work. Self-concept work means you having your desire. Okay, so you having your desire already. You already have your desire. Practice that. What does it feel like that you already have your desire? Not that it's in the future, not that you have to change yourself to be and become this. I mean, you're being and becoming. Okay, so, I mean, there's a little bit of a paradox. I mean, a big paradox in a way. Even though you're becoming, you're not looking at linear time to be this version of you. It's about practicing it right now. What is your thought that you already have this? Okay, so start thinking it's in the past. It already happened. That's gonna really propel you. It's already in the past. Start saying, I already have the mindset shift. I'm already done. I already have my desire. Okay, because you're saying it feels slow because you're looking in the linear time for it to happen. You want to feel like it's already done in the present moment right now. Okay, that is how you quantum jump into that reality. Quantum jump is, I mean, it's just meaning it's at a larger degree of changing your life, right? Not by linear time, because linear time is not even real. It is real, but it's not. Okay, you're above and beyond the understanding. I want you to create this this understanding for yourself. You understand that linear time exists, but you are powerful and you have the power to transcend it beyond linear time, because everything exists right now. So you have to shift away your perspective about reality. You're shifting your understanding and your perspective about reality, that everything exists right now. It's not in the future, it's right now. Right now, declare that you already have it. Right now, feel it. Feel the feeling of knowing it's yours, because it's yours not in the manifested realm, but it's yours because it comes from the causation of your life, which is your imagination. That's why it's already yours, because it's coming from you. It's not like when you hear law of attraction. And by the way, I put hashtag law of attraction in my videos now, because people who are accessing this, who are open to this, are already kind of knowing about that. But law of attraction makes it feel like everything's outside of you, you're attracting it to you, when in reality, it's not. The way that it's happening is that it's coming from you. It's not outside of you, you're attracting it to you. It's coming from your inner thoughts and your inner world, coming from within. So think about this consistently until you really have it down solid. I want you to consistently think that your reality or your imagination is God, okay, which it is, okay, but I want you to affirm that consistently. My imagination is the cause, the world is the effect. Just think about like affirm that for 3 days and nothing else, and just affirm that my imagination is the cause and the world is the effect. Because I want you to really just saturate your idea in your mind, knowing you're the cause, the world's the effect. The world shifts and shapes and forms around you, okay, based on what you're thinking and what you're feeling. Okay, but what is a state? Explain what a state is. Like anything. You could be in the state of love, you can be in the state of loneliness, you could be in the state of wealth, you could be in the state of lack and scarcity. Okay, so we're shifting states all the time, but where do you dominantly fall? Okay, because like with manifesting abundance, right? With living a life of abundance, you might start to bring in more money into your life because you're affirming and you're feeling that reality. But then generally you have a lot of beliefs, like you can only make, let's say you could think you can only make $100,000 a year, or even if you think you can only make $200,000. The truth is you can make $1 billion a year, but you have to think bigger. So states, you're always shifting in and out different states. I'm going to move a little bit over here. You're always shifting in and out different states. But what state are you in dominantly? Are you in the state, let's talk about with a relationship. Are you in the state of love, or are you in the state of loneliness and feeling unwanted? Dominantly, where are you at? You ask yourself that. You gauge where you're at. Gauge where you're at by asking, do I feel lonely most of the time? Do I feel alone? Do I constantly tell my friends I'm single and I'm alone? Or do I say, hey, I got the world in the palm of my hand, and I know love is mine, and I know this reality is mine? Okay, so so think about it as the goal is, right now you're in a state, like think about your own like it's everything to do with your personality, your beliefs, your thoughts, and everything, right? The whole sum total of everything within you. Where do you naturally lie each day in your mind, or lay? I don't know what's the proper word, but where are you resting in your mind? Are you resting and feeling like I'm a goddess and I'm chosen, and I mean, I'm the greatest catch in the world, and I know that I bring value to people's lives, and I know I'm an amazing partner? Like, is that where you're resting mostly in your mind? That's a state of feeling loved and feeling sure and feeling secure? Or are you resting in the state of, when's it gonna happen? I don't have what I want. I'm gonna affirm all day. I've been affirming for weeks. I don't see any movement. That's someone who's that's more of a scarcity, like you don't have it. Okay, so start feeling the state of the reality that you want. Okay, it's really powerful if you want to script that out, like script out. Here's a little more view of the water. I like the water view and the hot tub behind me. We've got the hot tub on the canal here, and this is fun. This is cute. My water. We roasted marshmallows last night here. Made some s'mores. I had 2 s'mores. They were so good. Enjoying life, eating my s'mores, eating whatever, delicious foods. Okay, so anyway, do you get it? Do you get the states? Okay, Lucy. When I'm manifesting, I'm often viewing in the third person. Is this an issue? Not necessarily, because, some people will say, think really only from first person. You really, okay, here's what I want to explain. If you're thinking more from the third person, and remember, you create your own reality, so you can override anything, right? So that's first and foremost. All possibilities exist. So yes, of course, all possibilities exist. But the reason, here's my experience. When I imagine, I know personally, when I imagine that I have something, what does it feel like to possess something, to occupy something, to be something? That feels different than just watching and observing. Because I will tell you, in the beginning of my journey, I started noticing like the desire that I had the focus on. So many people in my world had my desire, and I was like, oh my God, they have it. Then I would say that's a sign, right? Oh, they have it. I would see different things, like whether it's a relationship, whether it's more money or the car or whatever, anything. And I'd say, oh, it's working. Of course it's working, because I'm focusing on it and I see it in my reality. But is that what I truly want? What I truly want is to feel and embody that I have the possession of that desire. So feeling and possessing that desire is really powerful in my experience, to imagine having it from the first person. For example, if you're imagining the car you want, do you want to imagine like you see the car driving? Or do you want to imagine you're sitting in the car and that it's your car, and you can smell the leather, and you can feel there's no, there's no sunroof, and you're in a convertible? Like, could you feel that and be in that, right? To imagine it. Now, I want to let me just let you think a little deeper about this. Because we have memories of our own self. I could have a memory of me driving in a car. So if I have a memory of me driving my own car, am I going to have a memory that I'm sitting in the car driving it? Or am I going to have a memory of watching me drive by in that car? Okay. I think it's more powerful. I recommend feeling you're in that driver's seat. That's going to create the reality where you have it. You have possession of that material experience. Okay, that manifested experience. Okay, euphoric melody. Okay, you have to ignore the circumstances. I'm not reading what you wrote. I'm not reading what you wrote, because if I post this on YouTube, we don't need to have that in our memory. Euphoric melody, you are a goddess. Everyone is wishing to be your partner. Like, can you create this reality? What would it feel like, and what would it look like if you walked? It's like the show The Bachelor. Let's say you're the Bachelorette. What does that feel like? That's a way to maybe get in the state of being. If you want to feel like you're desired, and it's not about, I'm not teaching that you need to be desired by so many people. I'm just teaching you to feel different in different ways, okay? So what if you were the Bachelorette? What would it feel like if you walked in the room and every single bachelor in that room was like, oh my God, I hope I have the opportunity to be with Euphoric Melody? What would that feel like? What would that feel like, that every guy in there has already been vetted, and they are the exact kind of person that you want as a partner, and they have all those qualities? How many guys they usually have on that show? Like, I don't know if there's 20 or 30 or whatever. It's like what they start with. I have no idea. So can you get into that place for a little bit and practice feeling there? Because why would you even focus? If you focus on this person who broke up and restraining, all this crap, you don't need it. You don't need to put your thoughts there. Why don't you start putting your thoughts in love, hold on, I have a message. People are, I think we got to get ready to go, you guys. I love you all, but I want you to put your mind in that perspective, right? I want you to put your mind in the perspective of, like, you're the one who's the catch. You're not chasing after someone to be in your life. You're the one who's the catch, where they're coming to you. So maybe that'll be a nice exercise to do. Create that exercise. Imagine you're a like bachelorette and you walk in the room and everyone's been vetted already. And it's exactly what you're looking for, the qualities: loyalty, commitment, they love you, prioritize you. That's what everyone looks like. Now it's your choice. Okay, create that. Imagine a scene in your mind. You're going to walk into that kind of experience in your life. I love you all, you guys. Have an amazing day. We're going to spend the day in Miami. Here I am, Fort Lauderdale. Happy New Year. And this year is your year. You are destined to be a millionaire. You're destined to have the love you want. You're destined to have the health and the well-being. Love you all. Bye.